Brian Little. Brian Little. Brian Little. Brian Little.
No! No! First one? First one? Come here. Eat. Get rid of it. Eric coming in like everybody. Light him up.
Jack it up.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Right there. Shiny! 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 We have to get Merlin. We have to get Merlin. What is it? What is it? What is it? Water orb! I have this! Done. Gabby, go. Oh! Oh my god!
You know what the stakes are for this.
What? I see for the count?
Our marriage.
Mike, check. Mike, check. Mike, in, check. Mike, check. Mike, check. Yo, yo, yo. What day is it? What day is it? Is it hump day? Hey, 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 hey. We got mic checks in the chat. Shout out to Gabe, Rita, Perez, Nagura, Jenny, Martin, Nerdy Black Gamer with all the mics and all the circumference of checks. Camera check. White Star. Knock on wood. We'll see what happens. Hogwarts Legacy Leagues. Bro, it's been a minute. I'm doing good. How is life for you? Happy Wednesday. Thanks for popping in. How you doing? Amelia with the checks. Video check Magica. Again, knock on wood. Knock on wood. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Noah. Coming in. Happy Wednesday, all amazing wizards and witches out there. Stay sparkling, guys. I couldn't have said it better myself. Noah with the $10. Let me get my gifties and nifflers ready in the chat. Thank you, guys. Best day of the week. Well, you got the best day of the year coming up for you, Chica, but thank you. Oh my gosh. I feel like I just talked to y'all. It wasn't that long ago. I feel like we just talked. That being said, speaking of talking, yo, this your boy James over XpectoGO, bringing out the latest and greatest and Hogwarts Legacy content. And today is another Wednesday live stream where we come together every Wednesday live to hang out with you, our Wizarding World community, to talk all things Wizarding World, from the TV show to some amazing merch to obviously Hogwarts Legacy and more. So it's a good time and I enjoy it. It has been going since 2020, since the pandemic. So yeah, it's crazy to think we're in year 4 of this. So shout out to everybody who joins us, who have been joining us since 2020. You know who you are, Wizards Unite crew. But today is a special Wizarding Wednesday where we're going to dive into Hogwarts Legacy 2. Or is that the title? So I got a couple of topics and subjects I want to talk about concerning the game and share your thoughts and my thoughts with it and go over some theories where we can expound upon. We're also going to be talking about the recent news. Just to give a quick recap on that, I'm still trying to script that thing because I don't want to miss anything, while also I have a lot to say. I have a lot of feelings, but Sue brought it into context in regards to this statement that everybody's running with. So we'll touch on that and share my thoughts for those of you guys who weren't here yesterday. We even had Retro call in. Shout out to Retro Couture stopping by to taking time out of his day. So yeah, check out the VOD is up on the channel for that from yesterday. That was a good time. And you get to see me freeze dance as well. So all of that. DeCourcy, what is good, bro? Long time no see. Oh, well, I'm working on my script as I'm watching. Bro, I know. I'm like, okay, the script is format. Again, Retro in the chat. Script format. The quote. Okay, where do we go from after the quote? All right. He said this. Okay, I got my intro. I think I got a good intro. But where do we go after the quote? Oh my gosh. So yeah, be on the lookout. We'll probably have videos coming out on the news. Again, we'll talk about it here either tomorrow or Friday. So yeah, go share this, subscribe, and check out this content as well. But yeah, so we're gonna be talking about that. I've calmed down, I think, a little bit, but we'll talk more about that. And again, we're getting into some Hogwarts Legacy stuff. Going into the Niffler holes. It's not rabbit holes anymore. It's Niffler holes. So I was actually working on a emote for the channel with a Niffler in a hole. So hopefully I can have that for you guys by next week. And we got 2 boxes I want to open at the end of the stream as well that I need to have open. So yeah, you already know the routine. Are you sharing how your predictions have possibly changed since yesterday's statement? Yeah. I want to. Whoa, good gracious! Came in fast and in a hurry. I was not expecting that.
How were you not expecting it?
Because I wasn't. I just wasn't. That's all there is to it. Hey, buddy.
Just caught you by surprise, huh?
Yeah.
You weren't ready for it.
Your grace and beauty surpasses all. I mean, I started speaking from the heart, and yeah. Everybody, look who's here. Sue Woo Lada Do. What's up, Sue?
I'm just doing what it is that I do.
Which is
Throwing off your train of thought, mainly.
success.
That's my primary activity
Success
at all times.
Oh my gosh. Everybody saying hi.
Hi, everybody.
Speaking of saying hi, let's get into it. If you're watching this on replay, as we always do, be sure to comment in the comment section below with hashtag Replay Squad and let us know your thoughts on the ensuing topic and join in on the discussion. We want to hear from you guys. And if you are here live, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Noah. Hi, how are you?
Hey, Noah, with another super chat. Calm down. Hey,
Whoa.
Noah also said, hey, Retro, Wizarding Wednesday.
Hey, Retro. Wait, can you scroll up?
Yeah.
Stu, please tell me you tried to join the Avalanche team for HLA.
HLA. Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know what HLA means.
What is HLA?
I don't know. But maybe they want you.
Send me that job requisition.
But maybe they want you on the team, possibly. A chat at least wants you on the chat.
Someone said you got in a fight. Oh, James
Fright.
got a fright.
Yeah.
I was
fright.
like, who did you fight?
No, fright. Fright.
What happened to make James fight? James is still tongue-tied by Sue after all.
Thank you,
years.
Rita. You get it. You get it. Hey, and the thing is, am I putting it on the front too? This is how I act when you walk in the room. Is this a false statement? Yes or no?
No. That's how he is every time.
Thank you.
He gets cartoon heart eyes.
I turned into, I don't know, a cartoon.
There's like little
cartoon.
floating hearts behind his head.
Sometimes I'll be.
And I'm just like, get those out of here.
There is a lot of swatting. Sometimes I'll even be floating and stuff, just like falling.
His feet are like the wings.
It happens.
And I'm like, so anyway, you'll never guess what happened today.
And even then, I was like, I gotta pay attention. Pay attention, James. Don't get distracted.
Hi, Beardo.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, enough about us. Let me say hi to everybody in the chat. Ooh, you get to do it this time.
Yay.
Who we got?
Alexis, Angelica,
Corgi Chica, Patrol Squad.
Beardo Gaming, Becky, Clementia, Danelle, DeCourcy, Denebola, Gabe,
All members of Patrol Squad.
Janessa, Jasmine, Jenny, Majika, Marco, and Martin.
All Patrol Squad.
Maru, Metatron, Moonlily, MPS, Nagura, Noah, and Oblong.
All Patrol Squad.
And Parish Blue, Perez, Retro, Rita, Scottish Craig,
All Patrol Squad.
Sig,
Sig.
the Stephen King. Such an honor.
Stephen King is in the house, you guys.
XpectoGO is also here.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And Yoko.
Let's go. And if we missed you in chat, holler at us. Say, hey, James, I'm here. Hey, Sue, I'm here. In that voice, by the way. That's what we want. That's how we want. That's what we want to hear.
We do want to hear a lot more of that sound. Not the actual Stephen King. I feel like you are the actual Stephen King.
Yeah, I feel like it
maybe
matches.
An actual Stephen King.
And
actual Stephen King.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, thank you guys for being here alive. Yo, without further ado, we're going to get into the news first, talking about our thoughts. Sue has a take that I kind of just simplified it for me in regards to WB's perspective with future gaming. So we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to get into the theories. We're going to get right into Hogwarts Legacy Deuce. And are they going to call it Hogwarts Legacy 2? Are they going to change the title? Maybe Hogwarts blank. We'll get into that.
Has to rhyme with legacy. That's the hard part.
I already got like two. Only have two.
Two that rhyme with legacy?
Yeah. All right, we'll talk about it. I already have
How
two.
are you that far ahead of me? Thank you, Noah.
Noah! Moderators need James Oh my gosh,
sticker. Scottish Craig said that's James's voice when he's a dark wizard, the little baby voice. Troy said, wow, Stephen King. And Becky said, that's something Stephen King might say.
Yeah, and also Troy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Troy. Perez, thank you.
James, what did he say?
James and Sue, thank you for bringing us the Hogwarts Legacy content. Love the speculation around the sequel. Feels like the hype is building up like old times when we got the game, when the game just got announced. Much love. Thanks, Perez.
Thanks, Perez.
We have all the time in the world to build so much hype for this.
And
it's just going to be a constant ramp up.
And the cool thing about speculation is I'm never out of it. So we
never not speculating.
Yeah, so we can keep going. But yo's in the chat. Let's get right into it. I don't want to hold you guys up too much longer. Let's get
as we get ready to start our live stream.
I know. Start. Yeah, yo's in the chat. Let's get into the latest and greatest, and then we'll get into question of the day, talking about Hogwarts Legacy 2. Let's do that. I feel like that's a good transition. Let me find the drops with the latest and greatest. And we'll talk about the news. All right, we got Yo's in the chat. We got even Merlin's in the chat. All right, without further ado, let's get right into the latest and greatest. Over at XpectoGO, bring you guys the latest and greatest, latest and greatest, latest and greatest, the latest and greatest, latest and greatest.
Ryan Little.
It's over. Alrighty, dighty.
So you'll tell me that rhyme, but not the one that rhymes with legacy.
Not yet. Not until we get into it.
Playing those cards really close to the vest.
I honestly had a hard time trying to figure out anything, so it might not even work. So
I can only think of stegacy, and I'm not sure if that's a real word.
Stegacy.
Stegosaurus. It's really dinosaurish.
Hogwarts pushy.
Not even close.
Leviosi. All right, so concerning the news yesterday, news got out that WB Discovery head of branding for streaming and for content overall. I might have butchered his job title, but it's from J.B. Perrette. And this was during a Morgan Stanley event where he was talking about WB Discovery's stocks and plans in regards to growth in the coming future, what they've been working on since they acquired WB, and what they plan to do for revenue and income and stuff, with streaming being the priority, the big boy alongside theatrical, but gaming being a pivotal part of that as well. And there was a lot of articles out there concerning this topic, started from GameSpot to Insider Gaming. IGN started taking over, and everybody was covering this news. Now, Retro made a good point yesterday during our talk. We were like, yo, we got to find the actual quote and everything. So this actually came from Ryan. Shout out to Ryan Q, who sent it to me, and I sent it over to Retro. And then Retro's like, yo, just sign in. You can actually get the audio. So I actually have the audio. I'm not going to play it just in case there's any issues where I'm not supposed to be doing it or not live. So I do have this specific parts because it's 40 minutes long, but he only took about 2 minutes, maybe 3 max, talking about gaming. So the quote goes up here. This is, again, John Briac, Perrette, or JB, President and CEO of Global Streaming and Games for WB Discovery. And so this says down here, today the majority of business revolves around 4 main forms of IP and games, which are all $1 billion plus businesses themselves, which is Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, and obviously, and then we get into the next section, which is DC. Now, let me see. Wait, I skipped something.
That's not the next one.
That is not the next one. Oh, I'm supposed to scroll down.
Yeah.
Okay, and DC, which is obviously success of Hogwarts last year as the best-selling game in the world, and DC obviously has sub-segments underneath there, but Batman being the most popular. Now, this is the thing that a lot of people took to heart. This word right here, volatile. This was the big one that was like in everybody's titles, and so upon reading it, and I want Sue to chime in on this one, if you read the whole thing, there's context to what these other gaming journalists have kind of just pulled out and made it seem like WB is anti-single player games. And they're not, based off of this. So it reads, so those are our 4 that make up the majority of our business. The challenge we've had in our business historically, there's been very AAA console based. And so, as you know, that is a great business when you have a hit like Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy. It makes the year look amazing. And again, pay attention. It makes the year. He's talking about stocks. He's talking about the market. It makes the year look amazing. So 2023, for example, was riding high in regards to the stock options for WB Discovery. And then you don't have a release, which means the next quarter or so is nothing. So the stock will go down or just remain flat. Or unfortunately, we have disappointments as just released with Suicide Squad this quarter. So disappointment, especially if you're going year and year. 2023 around this time, stocks was up here. 2024 right now, stocks is real down. And so with this quarter, he mentions this quarter, which was not as strong, it just makes it very volatile. Volatile being the stocks. Now, he even talks about the business of gaming, particularly just gaming overall for WB Games. If he's talking to investors, he wants them to have confidence in WB and have that line, that high, that stock market relatively the same or even going up. You don't want this, thus the volatile. So I found that very interesting. And even lower, he talks about expanding to live service, free to play, and mobile. Expanding, not doing away with AAA gaming, but expanding to maintain that stock market. So, what do you think? Oh, did I mess? So, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I have done no research into this. So this is just based off of what I am seeing here. It seems like when you have just a console game, you sell it and people spend money once and they can play it. And like once they have bought it, they have it. Mm-hmm. That's it. So when you have a really popular game come out like that, you get a really good financial year because you are making a lot of money. But that there's not a lot of longevity to that money. Right. It's kind of a flash in the pan. And if it's a really good game, you're going to make money across multiple quarters. But that's not every game. Yeah. So if you have a bunch of console-based games, you're really hoping that you have a big hit frequently because that money isn't going to be consistently coming in over a long period of time. But my assumption is, and again, I have not looked at this at all, my assumption is that if they go to like what's it called, the live service, you have consistent money coming in from people who are loyal players of the game. So it's not you spend money on this game one time. It is you are consistently spending money across multiple quarters. So it's more of a reliable income for the business. Yeah. So it's I think it is looking for consistent revenue. I don't know. Yeah, through
live service. So like, and again, you have Hogwarts Legacy that was like this, but then Q1 ended and they didn't have any releases, I don't think, until like Magic Awakened, which was in May, June. And so even then, they're still making money overseas, but they had a peak with Magic Awakened during the summer, and then it dropped again when a lot of people weren't playing it as much. And so I think they're just trying to, again, in regards to the stock, they're trying to have an even stock price so it doesn't seem as volatile when it comes to their gaming business per se. And this, again, reading it, it doesn't seem they're anti AAA gaming. They're just trying to have more consistent revenue throughout multiple quarters instead of just one.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Volatile is not great.
No.
So you want consistency and reliability so that you can go report back to your shareholders every quarter and say, hey, just like we promised, we have made about this much money and the stuff that you've invested in is worth this much more now than it was 3 months ago. Right. So I think that's what they're thinking about.
Yeah. So upon hearing that, chat, where are your thoughts? Because I feel like it's not as dire or scary, at least, as it was yesterday upon reading all of this. But I wanted to highlight specifically this section, which is what everybody pulled from.
Yeah, everybody look, he says it in the next paragraph. Yeah. Which would give us much better and more consistent set of revenue.
Yep.
Yeah, they just want to have consistent revenue, and you don't have that if you're just constantly relying solely on big games that drop, make a bunch of money in a short amount of time, and then no money ever again. Yeah. So, they're just trying to get consistent money coming in.
Yeah, of course he's saying, Paris says they want something bringing in regular revenue, nothing unexpected about that, but I can't see them not pursuing Hogwarts Legacy because it's so well received. I was going to get into that. Corsi says they really want the microtransactions along with DLCs and maybe monthly changes like Magic Awaken. Agreed. So they'll do microtransactions for Suicide Squad, but not DLC for Hogwarts Legacy. We don't know if we're getting are getting a DLC this summer yet, but this plan doesn't have fruition, and he even talks about it. You won't see the plan come through until 2025, 2026, 2027. That's literally a quote from him. Let me see. Despite being the best-selling game of 2023, yeah. Let me see. Or expanding story chapters that are player-to-player for an upcoming title, not necessarily a Harry Potter IP. Well, they're going to do more Harry Potter. They're focusing on the 4 IPs. Harry Potter, DC, Game of Thrones, and Mortal Kombat. Hogwarts Legacy does end up a live service. It wouldn't bother me. At least I could play with all my mates. I love that. That checks now that we've done some research. Thanks, White Star. Just a Name says, if they make their live service games like Quidditch Champions, which follows Rocket League's model, I don't have much of a problem with it. Just keep giving a quality self-contained games too. Exactly. We can have Hogwarts Legacy as its own thing while also having games that might be free to play, mobile like a Magic Awaken, and live service. Well said. So Oblong said, not worried. Good to hear. If they build around the Hogwarts Legacy world with endless DLCs, I'll be happy. Maybe even a co-op mode. But I want a Harry Potter live action game to be separate. Yeah, I think that's what we all want, Becky. Thanks for the comment. I think we all want that's like have it to be separate, you know, have a live service be one thing, the solo game be a whole thing. So the whole firestorm could have been avoided if he would have simply mentioned AAA single player games being a focus alongside, the mobile free to play and live service. Exactly, Retro. Exactly. Exactly.
Ren said, I think after yesterday's convo, I just hope they don't try to do a game that tries to do everything and doesn't nail anything.
Yeah.
That's this. Yeah. That is the scary part.
That's the fear.
Is they're like, okay, we made a ton of money on Hogwarts Legacy. Can you imagine how much more we could make
if we add live service elements?
If we add live service to it, and then for whatever reason they don't do a good job, and then it's like everyone's like pass.
Yeah. And
why did you even bother?
And that is the fear. That is the fear. That is the big fear, because Hogwarts, they talk about this is a future plan. This is what they have planned moving forward for WB Games and their big IPs. Hogwarts Legacy being amongst the biggest of the IP within gaming. How can you not see them try to implement some aspect of a live service, free to play, online, whatever aspect to Hogwarts Legacy? I don't know if Avalanche Software has the power, or I wouldn't say manipulation, but suggestive influence, if that's a word, to be like, hey, let's keep it here. Because Oblong even mentioned it yesterday. If we do get like a 2-player co-op option for an aspect of the game, that kind of takes away from the story, because then all of us who are playing together have Ancient Magic, and Ancient Magic is supposed to be a separate thing entirely. That is very rare. So let's go back up in chat. Everybody's agreeing with Becky. I don't want to hear Potter. Yeah, we talked about that. I can see that they put things in the room for requirement, but can buy. I wouldn't be upset about that at all, Niels. I wouldn't be upset about that at all. They are free to play, but they feel like you have to pay to succeed. That turned me off. That was my issue with Magic Awaken. The further I got into the rankings when it came to the duels, the more I realized, I was like, bro, I'm getting destroyed. And I've been playing the game since like last May. And then I look at the card levels, I was like, okay, cats are putting a lot of money into this game. So when it turns into a pay to win type scenario, hopefully if they do implement any aspects where you can have microtransactions. I hope it's not a pay-to-win type situation where you get XP or whatever. Hopefully it's cosmetic. Hopefully it's stuff for your clothes, for the room of requirement, maybe for your dorm or something like that. You want to add a nice little plushie of a Thestral in your dorm. Something small like that. But nothing that will enhance your overall ability to succeed within the game. We don't need that.
So like real dollars for gold coins.
Yeah. Given WB's track record, people have a reasonable fear for Hogwarts Legacy 2. Perez, yeah. We do have new management, but that is also true.
We were excited for Hogwarts Legacy, but there was still a little bit of fear too because we really wanted it to be good, and they knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
there's always a chance it could be awesome.
Hashtag let Avalanche cook. Let Avalanche Software cook.
Let
or
them
hashtag
do
leave
their
Avalanche
thing.
Software alone. Noah with the super chat.
Thank you.
Noah, killing it. They can keep what does that say?
They can keep on releasing small DLCs in Hogwarts Legacy, but then they won't have time to concentrate on all platforms.
Well, that's also a good point, but if you looked at their job postings with the hiring or looking for a game director, this seems to be Avalanche Software expanding, which is also kudos to them and WB being able to expand in an industry that has had a ton of layoffs. So, yeah. Let me see.
Gabe said the problem is WB has failed with the live service games because they focus on their greedy need for money.
Yeah, and that's also the issue I have with these statements, because I was able to listen to the actual whole speaking from JB, and it was again 40 minutes, and he touches on storytelling being a pillar for WB, but that's in regards to Max and theatrical. He doesn't touch storytelling at all
For gaming.
And it kind of just looks bad. It looks bad because they just look at gaming as, bro, we can make some money over here while also working on this stuff that already makes us money, streaming, theatrical releases, other stuff like that. Because for those of you guys unaware, Bob Iger is the same way. He had recent statements a couple of weeks ago saying, yo, we have to take a deeper look at gaming as another form of revenue. Sounds just like, again, what my man is saying right here.
I mean, that's not a problem.
No.
Because the business to continue to be a business,
You gotta generate.
They have to make money.
Yep.
So trying to make games that will make a lot of money is not in itself a bad thing.
Right.
It's when you start making bad short-term decisions
Yes.
that hurt you in the long term because
Yes.
you're thinking more about money than you are thinking about the person who wants to play the game.
Exactly, the
So
consumer,
it
yep.
has to be you have to be thinking about the quality and am I making something that people actually want to engage with?
Yeah.
That has to be very, very high up on your
Yep.
list of priorities, because if money comes first, then you're gonna start making trade-offs that don't pay off.
That won't pay off, yeah. And you're going to have stuff like Suicide Squad. I'm one of those people who enjoyed the game, but I'm telling you now, nobody wanted this from Rocksteady. I'm sorry. Most of the consumer base did not want this from Rocksteady. They wanted another Arkham Batman that everybody was excited for. And so I've never seen a business not pay attention to the customer's needs and succeed. I've never seen that. And the success, any success within this sphere of live service, free to play, or mobile, you have more successes with mobile than you do with live service or free to play. And you have so many outliers of success. But if you look at all the failures, there's a lot more failures in this genre than there are successes. And so again, it leaves you scratching your head, especially when you have a success with Hogwarts Legacy.
Noah, thank you. Petition get #sue to Avalanche. How many witches and wizards would sign? People are talking about the storytelling being what made them fall in love with Wizarding World. Talking about how if people get greedy, that's like the entire whole problem with everything. Agree. Mia said Sue, James, and Retro can be our reps at the Ministry of Gaming.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Moon Lily said what I pointed out yesterday was that there was wiggle room for the co-op aspect and ancient magic. The keepers wielded ancient magic and existed at the same time.
Yeah.
Perez,
Good point.
Perez said, agree with Sue 100%. I understand a business needs money to operate. I just don't want them to push the narrative of it's all about money and forget about the fans.
Yeah.
You can't forget about the customers. You have to give the customers a reason to keep coming back. Like Apple does a really good job of it because people buy into mentally the concept of Apple and what Apple is about.
That freaking
so
ecosystem,
like you
man.
need to. That's what they need to do with these games. Like you need to get the people to buy into the concept of I like what this game is about. I like what I'm doing here. And I like what the company is doing.
And they talked about that. He talked about that because he said WB is in a special position where they own the IPs and publish and develop them. And so it's a cross-platform attack when it comes to these IPs. So you're getting the Harry Potter TV show on Max. You got the Hogwarts Legacy video game and another Harry Potter game over in WB Games. And then eventually a movie, Marauders, Founders, whatever, eventually we'll get another movie. And same with Mortal Kombat. We got the Mortal Kombat movie coming out, possibly a spinoff with Max, and we got the video game. Same with Game of Thrones. We got already a TV show, now we got House of Dragon on Max, and now we got the video game. Same with DC. We got the movies, we getting the TV shows, and now we're going to get the game. So it's a three-pronged attack that they hope, hey, if you're consuming any of the content on any of the platforms we have, we hope it streamlines you to the other platforms if you're a fan of these IPs. That's what they're looking for.
Hey, Sean.
Sean, what's up, Slaughterdale?
Danelle thinks I need to be in Avalanche as the project director. I'm sure they have an amazing project director. Who actually knows things. So like, I'm a fan of whoever that is. I think. Justin Name said, I don't understand why companies keep making the same mistakes, doubling down, and then wondering what the problem is. Hogwarts Legacy showed what we want, so they would be dumb to ignore that. Gabe said, I know I'll sound like an old man, but I don't like having to spend money for cosmetics or collectibles when it used to be unlockable with in-game progress. It feels like a scam to me. Do you think, there would still be some things that are unlockable.
Yeah.
And then other things that are purely like...
You have to pay for.
Just a luxury item that has nothing to do with the game, maybe.
And that gets to who said that, Gabe? That gets into a deeper discussion on the value of games. Because a movie, for example, movie prices are ridiculous, right? Sue and I and the kids go to see a movie, it'll probably be like north of $30 to $40 for
probably.
Most assuredly.
50 plus.
And that's not including popcorn and stuff. For a 2-hour and some change form of entertainment. Whereas we're paying a flat rate of $70 and we get unlimited entertainment. A lot of developers, publishers of gaming are looking at games and like, bro, $70 and you can play however much you want, anytime you want. They're trying to do that. So that gets into another conversation that I'm not trying to have, but it is a big conversation in regards to the value of gaming.
It's all the same thing. It's like you pay for streaming per month instead of buying a movie or a DVD.
Yeah.
Companies are offering software as a service now instead of buying a software package. You now buy the access to the software.
Yeah.
So it becomes a subscription. Like it's all
Adobe,
everything is moving toward that. So it shouldn't be a surprise that they're trying to put gaming into that direction too. Like that's just kind of what everything is becoming. You don't own the thing anymore. You own access to the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You're renting access to the thing.
Yep. You don't own it anymore, which is why I try to get physical copies all the time. So
We had to get physical copies of the things that are important. Frasier.
Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl. Parks and Recreation.
The lead. Hey, Dylan. What the happy listening to say? How are you, man? How's the fam? Thanks for coming in. Good to see ya.
Alexis said the problem isn't with the content, but diluting the content. Just because it's the Wizarding World doesn't mean people will like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We sadly saw that with Fantastic Beasts, the movies.
Don't just put wands and cool clothes into it and call it Wizarding World.
Yeah.
Like that's not.
Yeah.
It has to feel like it. And you know what made Hogwarts Legacy feel Wizarding World to me?
What?
Was the keys. That you had to smack them to get them into the key thing. I was like, that was perfect. Yeah. That was a Wizarding World
That was a
thing.
whimsical type scenario where you had to do something that it fits
That's like, it has to be like details like that are what put you into, okay, this is real.
Seeing the like axe cutting wood and stuff by itself, like automatically, or like plot starting.
Nothing to do with the game.
No, but like seeing that what helped with the immersion. Yeah. So yeah, like totally agree. And I don't think, because I know they use the word volatile. I don't think Hogwarts Legacy was a flash in the pan. I think they can duplicate it and make it even better with all this stuff they left out. We talked about it yesterday with Retro. And so with everything that I know Alan 2 wanted to put in. Alan wanted Quidditch in the game. Alan wanted these side games like Gobstones and Wizard Chess. Alan wanted those things. I am telling you right now. Alan 2, game director, wanted those things in the game. And he could not do it because whatever reason based off of development of the game. I told you guys famously, the castle that we have right now is 35% smaller than what it first started out to be. And so my thing is, bro, if they get a bigger budget and get to do what they actually wanted while continuing the story and adding new maps and locations and NPCs and new spells, enemies, and continuing that story, bro, they are going to be cooking. So I know they use the word volatile, but bro, Hogwarts Legacy 2 or whatever they're going to call it, if they let Avalanche Software do what they want, you got another $1 billion game.
I mean, he's not even remotely calling Hogwarts Legacy volatile.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just saying Hogwarts Legacy came out a year ago.
Yeah.
And now my money looks weird. like that's what he's saying.
You're messing with my money.
My money is smaller than my money from last year, and I want my money to be just as big as my money from last year, if not bigger.
Yeah.
So I think they can totally do all the great stuff they did in the first game and then add some kind of like real money that you pay for extra stuff. And like it just can't be the whole thing. It can't be everything, but I'm sure they can add. Yeah. I don't know how any of it works, but I'm sure they can do it.
Yeah. Let me see.
People are talking about the Depulso rooms. They're talking about how can the castle get bigger? What are we missing? So there's this whole debate in the comments right now about what rooms are missing. What would they add? And then people are talking about like how they have nightmares about the Depulso rooms that they could never.
The freaking Depulso rooms. Oh my god.
The Depulso rooms took me so long. Some of them were like, one of them was easy. Yeah. But then there were others that I was just like, I'm not doing this right now. I'm too stressed. I can't handle it. And then I had to leave. And then just come back later.
I had to set aside time, prepare my mind, go for a walk, listen to some soothing jazz, get my mind and body ready before I sat down and did. I hated those things.
No, I was fine with the Depulso rooms. I was filled with rage by the Summoner's Court.
What? Summoner's Court was so much fun! So much fun!
No, it's because you couldn't skip the dialogue. Every time you lose, you have to sit there and listen to the same thing over and over and over. And I kept losing. So I was just like,
so they were rubbing it into you.
Tired of it. I was so mad. It took me forever to finish that.
They were talking trash when you lost.
They're talking, you can't skip it. You just have to wait for it to be over. And then, like, if you want to start it over again, you have to, like, go through the whole thing again. I was so mad. I was like, I don't even want to do this quest. I just have to finish it.
I was like,
this
how
is
do you
not a
not
fun
like
game.
Summoner's Court?
I had a hard time with it. I couldn't get the timing.
I killed that thing.
I couldn't get the timing.
Once I found out you hold the trigger till you got to, I think, the middle of the yellow
Spoilers.
zone.
Warning.
No. I'm saying, just in general, quick tip for Hogwarts Legacy if you haven't played the game. Summoner's Court. You can get blue all the time. All you got to do, when you summon Accio, hold on the button until the ball gets to the middle of the yellow, then let go. It's going to land in blue every time, unless, obviously, it gets hit by one of the so many stuff that might be on the board.
A lot of people love Summoner's Court.
I love
Someone
Summoner's
brought
Court.
up the flying one. There was the last flying one.
I hated
I
the
had to
flying
put
one.
that on story mode because I couldn't beat it.
That's right. I remember that.
James, like, James watched me just get angrier and
Yeah.
angrier over the course of, like, weeks because I couldn't beat this thing.
I was like, yo, just
I
change
was
the difficulty.
furious every time because I couldn't beat it. And then he was like, put it in story mode. And I was like, what? And then I put it into story mode and
Dunzo.
bing, bang, boom.
Dunzo. Yeah, I hated the Merlin trials. The puzzle rooms were fine. I'm not good at puzzles.
I did all the Merlin trials, but I'm pretty sure there's a trick to the one that you have to flip the stuff, like the stone.
Yeah.
I never figured out the
just
trick.
kept-
I just kept going.
Oh my God, Sue!
I know.
How
there's a
long
trick.
did that take you?
It took forever.
Oh my
It took
God!
forever. Yeah, Sig, if you put the game in story mode, then all you have to do is kind of like still be alive at the end of the race.
Yeah.
And then you win.
Yeah.
And then you can put it back into normal or hard or whatever afterwards.
Yeah.
James figured that out.
the
I would have
flip-
never figured it out.
The flipping with the puzzle, all you got to do is switch to the side, to another side, and it'll flip in a different direction.
I know that.
So how are you just not doing that then?
I know that now.
Oh, not during.
For a long time, I didn't.
Not during.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Nebula said, "LOL." I never left story mode.
Oh my God.
Yoko said, "Sue, I literally did the same with the Flipendo ones. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. It was not immediately apparent to me. So I just flipped stuff until something happened for a while, and then I
That could
eventually
took
figured it
forever
out.
though.
It took a while.
A while.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Maru said, "Oh, you can do that. I'm really bad with the flying challenges."
Yeah.
Sig just mashed Flipendo until it worked. Okay, I'm not the only one.
No,
It's not just me.
I went through that, is what I'm saying. I was like, bro, because I was streaming it. I was like, this can't be entertaining. Just me just constantly flipping the things. And I'm like, all right, we're going to get there. We're going to keep going. How's your day going? I'm just keep flipping.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, let me start moving around and stuff. I think he even got some tips in chat. So yeah.
Nice.
Bro.
Yeah, chat usually has the answers to all things.
Always comes in clutch.
Maybe because they already know everything, or maybe because they have free, like they can go Google it quickly
Many
for us
minds make like work. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, that being said, that was my big take. For those of you guys who were here yesterday and here today, that was my big takeaway and change regarding the news. They're just talking stocks. They're just talking the stock market and maintaining revenue without the volatility of
They want their
the
money
stock
to be
price
predictable.
going up and down based on the quarter or based on the release or not release of a game. So if you have a live service game in between a release of Hogwarts Legacy every 3 to 4 years max, then you'll get a big spike when Hogwarts Legacy drops 2 or 3, but you also have a consistent form of revenue coming in with a Magic Awakened or Quidditch Champions or whatever other MMO or Wizarding World Sims that they want to add to the repertoire, at least for the Harry Potter IP, outside of the other IPs. So yeah, that kind of calmed me a little bit. I'm still scared that this might force Avalanche Software to implement something that they're not
They're not ready for it.
They're not equipped to, equipped is not even the word, because they're going to WB is going to hire people and send people to Avalanche Software to have it, but we don't want it to get like Naughty Dog, where they had to the thing with live service game is you're always adding new battle passes or season updates and stuff, and that's all the time.
So I have a question. So I know some people who play World of Warcraft and have for a really long time. Mm-hmm. And apparently you can grind and level up a thing so that it's really a high level, and then you can sell it to another player. Do you think that we could get there with a game like Hogwarts Legacy, where you can grind and get to a point where you can put 7 different traits on a cloak or whatever, and then sell it to another player?
Yeah.
Or do you think it will be that kind of ecosystem where the players can buy, sell, trade with each other? Or do you think it's all going to be that's a different thing?
No, World of Warcraft is an MMO.
Right.
So you can't do that with Hogwarts Legacy. You need to have a Wizarding World MMO.
So that's not so for live service. It's just I pay WB Games and I pay my money to get a thing basically from the game, but I can't pay currency to another player to get a thing from the player. So that's a totally different
that's a different mechanic or feature altogether. Yeah, for sure. And the thing that nobody talks about with live service is not everybody has PlayStation Plus, which you have to pay to be able to play online on top of what you're paying for within the game if you're trying to get any other features and stuff. So let's say I don't have PlayStation Plus, but I want to play Call of Duty. Well, I got to buy PlayStation Plus so I can play online. All right, that's good. $9.99, $15 a month. That's going to add up. On top of the Battle Pass from Call of Duty, that's another $30, $40, whatever, $20. On top of any stuff I might want to pay after that during that season, and then it restarts with the new season, new Battle Pass, and all that other stuff. So you're going to find yourself having multiple subscriptions
for the same game?
For the same game. Yeah, for one game. Just to be able to play one game.
So many dollars?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole point.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the whole point.
Now, luckily, with PlayStation Plus, it doesn't allow you just to play one game online. You can play any game online on their platform. But I'm just using that as an example. So it's going to add up. Not a lot of people have PlayStation Plus. And before we switch over, my big thing is also a lot of the people who bought a PlayStation 5 to play Hogwarts Legacy weren't gamers. They were Harry Potter fans. And if you implement this type of feature, it's going to scare away non-gamers. I'm telling you that right now. During our group, Miranda even touched on it. She's like, it's just not my style. It's not something I'm familiar with. I don't know how I feel about even talking with people online, let alone, being able to see somebody and they can see my character online. Not everybody is down with that. And the new Hogwarts Legacy players who are Harry Potter fans, I do not think that's their market. So they have to now attract gamers when it comes to these live service or free-to-play type games outside of mobile, which is available for everybody. So that's another thing that I haven't really heard anybody talk about. And it's the demographic. It boils down to the demographic and knowing the consumer, which I've had many conversations with you guys during live streams in Discord or online, social media, where you guys have shared that. So I'm just pulling from what you guys in the community have shared over the past couple of years leading up to Hogwarts Legacy's release. And so I hope they have a plan. If they do anything online when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy 2, I hope they have a plan that it's something simple like cosmetics that will allow the non-gamers to gradually go and ease into something like an online service for Hogwarts Legacy if they go that route. They could do it like DDV.
What's DDV?
I don't know. What's DDV?
Using in-game currency, you grind and buy a pass to get items.
That's the thing. Magic Awakened, though. The cautionary tale for me is Magic Awakened. There used to be a way where you can like grind and play the game a lot and use in-game currency to get the high-end stuff. That is no longer the case. You have to use real money to get the high-end stuff. And so
I took that game off my phone a while ago. I can't.
I know.
I couldn't do it anymore.
I know. So FOMO is real. Disney Dreamlight Valley. I keep hearing about that game. Dreamlight Valley. I gotta check it out.
AJ said, we gamers just don't want to be exploited. It really is that simple.
Yeah, yep.
Beans really doesn't think they'll touch Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Samantha can't even play Magic Awakened because of law in Belgium. Probably about the gambling
The
thing.
gambling. I forgot about that, Samantha. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was a huge issue at launch when it went global. A lot of people were like, yo, I can't even download it because of this. I was like, bro, I didn't even think about that. Like, there's some gambling stuff for sure. The only PlayStation I ever owned was the PS1, Steven. Nice.
For me, I mean, it's still the same. Like, if I have to play with another person, I'm not going to play the game. I'm just not going to.
Yeah.
Please don't make me do that.
Yeah. And honestly, that was the highlight of the game of Magic Awakening. Like, I still pop it on and stuff and play it from time to time. But, like, with the game always pushing you to do duels, I got tired of getting my bottom handed to me because these cats, I'm not going to curse. These cats had like level 18, 17 cards, bro. And
you're not even playing the same game when you're so level up.
And I was like, what are you doing at this lower tier? Like, what the heck? So, yeah.
Sigan said Magic Awakening was draining her, had to stop. Agreed. Oblong said, love the art style, though. It was beautiful.
Bro, beautiful game. It was the closest we got to being able to go to class and go to Hogwarts in common rooms with our friends. Like, we had a Hufflepuff dorm, Huffle Husbands dorm with myself, friggin' nerd Mike, friggin' nerd Mario, and Buttersworth. So, like, yeah.
Danelle stopped playing Magic Awakening because you have to spend money to level up, not for a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a mobile game.
Rita said, we're getting close to a consumer burnout on all the monthly or yearly subscriptions. We have to be getting close to a revolt and everyone just dropping them all like what happened to cable and satellite TV. That's kind of like I emotionally am there. Like,
yeah.
I'm just like, I'm tired of everything costing like money over a long period. Like I'm tired of it. So I subscribe to as little as possible.
Just look at Disney, Paramount, a couple of other streaming service. Just Google Q1 subscription counts and it'll show you the drop. It was a big drop. It's there. The burnout is there when it comes to these stuff because everybody wants a piece of the pie. And now they're realizing, oh, we're not making money off subscriptions, so now we got to add ads tier to make any money, which is essentially cable all over again. So yeah, we're there.
Christian Gamer said, I grew up only doing single player games. I'll jump on an online every once in a while, but I like just being able to experience a world and a story by myself sometimes. And then also said, I don't know where to go. Something else that I can't remember anymore.
And my thing is just, as long as we have options, leave Hogwarts Legacy alone, keep it single player for those who might not enjoy any online aspects. And then give us a Quidditch Champions or Magic Awakening for those of us who enjoy mobile or online features or competitive stuff. That way everybody has a chance to get a piece of the pie and enjoy playing. So just give us options.
But live service doesn't necessarily mean you have to play with other people. It just means there's more more frequent updates to the game. You're subscribing to it.
Yeah.
And there's like in-game purchases. Is that
and
really
maintenance updates? You remember Magic Awakened? Like the game would be down for a certain amount of time because they're doing maintenance stuff. Then you got to worry about bugs, and then you got to worry about stuff. So most games that are online don't have an offline mode. Most games that are online, you have to be online. That's just the way it's set up to be. So even with Suicide Squad, they're getting an offline mode coming eventually. But Suicide Squad right now, their new game from WB is an always online game. And so, again, just variety. Because we got people in here who love online, people who don't, people who prefer mobile, people who don't. Just give us variety, and I think they're trying to do that. So we'll see what happens. But again, if you guys have any thoughts or opinions regarding this topic and watching this on replay or live, be sure to come back in the comment section below. Hashtag Replay Squad and join in the combo.
Replay Squad?
That being said, it is time. It is time.
For what?
My favorite part of Wizarding Wednesday, theory crafting.
Merlin.
And I will try to avoid Merlin. I will try.
How many Merlins do you think will be in Hogwarts Legacy 2?
No, you're not gonna get me.
Will there just be
You're
one?
not gonna get me.
By Stephen King.
See you, Stephen. Thanks for coming in.
The real life author.
You're not gonna get me.
Merlin.
I need Niffler rabbit holes. All right, so we're gonna get into Hogwarts Legacy Deuce. Thoughts on specifically new title, possibly story, new location, new NPCs, new spells, and features. So we're going to talk quickly about that and get into it. So let's do question of the day, and let's get some yos in the chat. Let me find the drop also. And again, thank you guys for diving in with us on these topics. It's been great. Hey, James, you're not allowed to say the name.
Ren said you don't need to avoid Merlin. He avoided us. No, he didn't.
He did.
He left more than 100 things for us to do, Ren.
They hid him from us. Bro, well, no, I'm not about to go down. I'm about to go down the rabbit hole.
We're gonna get him.
We're about to go down the
We're gonna
rabbit
get him,
hole.
guys.
No, gosh. I'm so bummed out about Merlin Morgana. Yo, just name, bro. I was cooking with those theories, bro. All right, we got Yo's in the chat. Try to cut.
Samantha said you called her Merlin when she left to go to bed yesterday from the live stream. Did not know that was my name. That's what she said.
That is your name now, Samantha. All right, let's get to the question of the day. So, question of the day.
Ryan Little.
Oh my God. All right.
Yoko, there is a stained glass of Merlin.
There is.
In the history of magic class.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. He's a thing.
And PS Fan said it's like the alien meme, but with Merlin.
He's out there.
I think we need to fixate on something else so that the dev team can like become more and more concerned that we're all getting hyped up about this like totally irrelevant detail.
He should have been. Focus, James. He's not irrelevant.
Majika said, question of the day. Who is this Merlin person? Sounds intriguing. Tell me more.
Yo, I don't know if I will ever get over that. I don't know. Percival should have been. My boy.
Your boy.
We are.
Such a struggle.
Percival should have been. Yeah. But we could get him eventually. All right, Hogwarts Legacy 2.
What? What?
Hogwarts Legacy 2. So much we can talk about when it comes to this game, and I broke it down again into 6 sections with title, story, location, NPCs, spells, and features. And I want to start with the title. And I just want a yes or no answer in chat. Wait, what are they saying?
Danelle said, Sue, don't troll him.
She's
my job.
That's literally
It's my
that's
whole
literally what
entire
she does. That's literally
job.
what she does.
That's how I make a living.
That's how she functions.
That's how I fill my days.
Yes or no? Will the sequel continue the Legacy title or change the Legacy name? So, yes or no if the sequel will change the Legacy title of Hogwarts Legacy? Yes or no?
Someone earlier said Hogwarts Prophecy, and I'm laughing because MPS it was trying to say Hogwarts Legacy Merlin's Revenge, but it wrote Hogwarts Legacy, which I think is a real possibility. It could be called Hogwarts Legacy.
No.
I think we should push for that.
No.
I think we need it.
No.
Metatron said they won't change the title. Dakota said no, they won't change the title, but they will add a subtitle.
Oh, so you think they're gonna add on?
Rita said 2 Hogwarts, 2 Legacy, Scotland Drift. That has a really nice ring to it.
Rita, yes.
Thanks, Rita.
2 Hogwarts.
Okay, people think that we're keeping with Hogleg and adding some kind of subtitle.
So Hogwarts Legacy.
Return of Poppy. Poppy's Return.
Poppy's Return.
Poppy's Revenge.
No.
Hogwarts Legacy 2, Poppy's Revenge.
No. I'm not. No. Hogwarts.
Am I wrong?
No.
Am I wrong?
Yes, you are wrong.
You don't know that.
I do.
You haven't.
There's no way.
Don't know what the
There's
game
no
is.
way they're focusing on Poppy. There's no way they're focusing on Poppy. Merlin's Return.
Ominous's Revenge.
Ominous's Revenge. Ooh. Or Sebastian's Revenge.
Nah.
Sebastian Strikes Back.
Poacher's Revenge. Someone's getting some kind of revenge.
No. I think they need to do something with the Ministry in the title.
Ministry's Revenge?
No.
I don't know, James.
Why we stick with Revenge? I think they need to do something with the Ministry.
I agree.
So, Hogwarts Legacy and the Ministry's Mysteries bars. Something along those lines.
Ooh, Aegon said Hogwarts Origins.
Yes!
That would
Beans.
be fun.
Yes. So, okay. I think Hogwarts Legacy is a household name, and I don't see them changing it. I want them to, though. I think it would be cool if we got a Hogwarts Prophecy, Hogwarts Mysteries instead of Mystery. And Mysteries being the Department of Mysteries, where we get more insight into the ancient magic. You know, they study ancient magic in the Department of Mysteries. So I liked Hogwarts Mysteries or Hogwarts Prophecy, where we got to go into we have to go to the Ministry of Magic. We have to go to the Department of Mysteries. And if we have to get our prophecy, if there's a prophecy about us, how dope would that be, bro? How dope would that be?
I don't know. I feel like I've already read that book.
But it's about Sue. It's about Sue. What was your name? What's your name, character? What is the name of your character?
I don't remember.
Okay. But it's about Sue. It's about you. So the prophecy is about you.
I am more interested in my origins than my future, TBH. I don't think they're gonna give us that.
No, they won't touch
I think
it.
they purposely didn't give us an origin story.
Yeah, agree. They're not touching that.
Yeah.
Because then it gets befuddled with everybody's inner head canon when it came to our characters. So if they didn't give it to us at the beginning, they could possibly in the second or third one, but I don't see them touching it.
Yeah, Yeah, so I agree. Ren said I like prophecy, but mysteries might be too close to the mobile game. Yep.
Yeah.
Dakota said, I think a name change for game 3 or 4 as 2 establishes and firms up the franchise
as a thing. Yeah, that's true.
Majika wants to focus on Deke. Perez said, remember the Egypt signs by the veil? Anything Egypt related?
Yo, I got sent so many pictures. Shout out to A. Ramos, and I forgot who else sent me. We found some more Egypt signs around the school, particularly with the All-Seeing Eye. I was doing some research on the All-Seeing Eye, and it might be a video. I'll just say that.
It's going to be at least one video and several live streams. That's my prophecy. You don't need to go to the ministry for that one. I'm giving it to you now for free.
Or a Wizarding Wednesday theories discussion. So, yeah, we had people that sent me a lot of other ones that they found with the same images and stuff. So, yeah, the time period just goes it all. So, okay, everybody's agreeing Hogwarts Legacy is going to remain the title. So, possibly a subtitle underneath it. Cool. All right. That's cool with the title. Now, story. Where do we go from here?
I think that there needs to be a reason for us to leave the immediate area.
Yeah.
So that we have... I want there to still be a lot of reasons to be at Hogwarts. Yes. And like in the Forbidden Forest.
We're still a student, right?
Still doing student things, but I think there also needs to be a reason for us to like that map to turn to a different page, and then we have London or wherever. I mean, we talked about this when we were in the live stream with Retro
and at the end of the year
and everybody else.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of really cool mechanics that you can introduce if you're in a city.
Yeah.
With a lot of muggles. And there's different rules, and I think there's a lot of cool things. Hogwarts Legacy Sue, attorney at the ministry. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We want Wizarding World Sims. Give us that.
I forgot about that.
That would be a great live service game.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, it's either we're getting an MMO or a Sims.
Give us a cozy Wizarding World game. That I feel would be right there. Perfect.
It's right there.
I mean, ideas are cheap, but we got a lot of them. So
yeah. That's the funny part. Yeah, so okay, does everybody agree we have to leave Scotland, or at least, we have to leave Scotland? I think everybody agrees with that.
Just the name said it needs to be a mystery focusing on balancing student life, companions, etc. Don't focus on a big baddie world-setting plot. What if we get in trouble for something, and we have to go to court? Like not like in a procedural dramatic way, but
like Harry did.
Like Harry did.
Yeah.
I think we can all think of at least one thing that might get us into a little trouble with the law.
Crucio, Imperio, Avada Kedavra.
All these poachers that have gone mysteriously missing.
The white is gone from their eyes. Oh my gosh.
Sig once nighttime castle is going to be more challenging, and not just for quests. Yeah.
It
was challenging the one time.
Yeah in the restricted section, and then that was it. I story wise, we have to go to a different spot, and I'll get into locations. That is the thing. So your thing is they have to give us a reason to get us out of school and continue whatever story is.
Yeah.
Because the first one was so centralized around Hogwarts.
Yeah.
I think my story pitch, and again, you can watch this video under my Hogwarts Legacy 2 playlist on the channel. My thing is there has to be a continuation of what happened after our decision. I think that is a must because they made it such a big deal.
Moon Lily said, I think we've proved to be powerful and the ministry won't like it. And dark wizards will pursue us for it.
Yeah. Or pursue us or recruit us. Either way, they want to use us.
Being recruited would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I like there being consequences, but that's pretty easy because no matter what we did, it was really the same outcome of Sebastian going to.
But the thing is.
Hey, Niraj.
Hey, but the thing is, you can expand those consequences in the sequel. So yeah, even though we're considered the hero of Hogwarts, no matter what decision we made in regards to ancient magic, hiding it or revealing it to the wizarding world, we're the hero of Hogwarts. But outside of Hogwarts, how would people feel about our decision? And especially with Weasley and Black reporting to the Ministry, they definitely have to let cats know. And because of that, cats might get in their feelings over at the Ministry, like, bro, I don't like this one bit at all, no matter what decision we make.
They'll get all over their feelings. They'll be like, no, thank you.
So my main thing is, again, consequences for the decision at the end of the game. Not so much Sebastian, but what we did with ancient magic. Because the story has always been about ancient magic. So why not continue that? That's my thing. Like, you have to continue that in order to tell the story.
AJ said, probably not part of the main story, but we did make a dragon ally. Might be a side quest. I forgot about that.
I forgot we
DLC.
did.
Something to follow up with the dragon. That would be perfect.
We did.
I want another phoenix also.
It would be cool if it was the baby that, like, the egg we saved.
What Oblong said, we break Sebastian out of Azkaban. What if Sebastian goes missing?
Wait.
Why would they need us to look for him? They got a whole army of adults to go look for him. Oh, never mind. And Dementoids.
Dementors.
Yeah, that wouldn't necessarily pull us into anything if he went missing.
Question. This is, like, off topic. Can ancient magic also work on Dementors, or only Patronus? I didn't think about that. Because Patronus is said to be the only thing that works against them. But we didn't really get any explanation concerning ancient magic either. It's a powerful magic, or love being the most powerful one. And that form of magic was ancient. So would it work?
I don't know. It feels like Patronus charms kind of use ancient magic a little bit.
Yeah.
You're using, like, the power of your joy to...
Just like love is an emotion that mixed with the magic is pretty powerful. If joy or happy thoughts... Interesting. I can see that. I can see Patronus being considered one.
Justin Aim had a great point. I always assumed the Department of Mysteries was about studying ancient magic, so it makes sense to go to the Ministry. What if they want to study us?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can't tell me they knew about the Keepers.
Bye, Sig.
See you, Sig. Thanks for hanging out. Always good to see you. Hope everything is good. Yeah. So, like, this has to be a phenomenon to them, too. I don't know if they want to keep us as, like, specimens or anything, but at the same time, I think yeah, we have to go to the Department of Mysteries.
Denebula said Seb wouldn't break out of Azkaban because of lore, because no one is supposed to be able to.
True.
But there's nothing stopping an escape before he gets there. Yeah.
True. Good point. Thanks for the time check, Rita. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
So my thing is then, if that's the case, when it comes to Sebastian, are we the ones breaking him out, or somebody else?
I don't think we're bringing him out because some people never turned him in, but other people did. So it wouldn't make sense for all players to have that be the first thing that happens is us breaking him out.
Would Ominous do it?
I don't know. Do you think that they would double down on the same kind of storyline from the initial one, or would they have that be kind of like a side thing that affects some of it? Like that will definitely affect your relationship with Ominous. But like, is Sebastian the storyline that will carry us across multiple games?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was, because of his popularity.
I want him to become a villain really bad.
Yeah.
No redemptive arc.
No, wait, none?
I mean, we went into this, I think, last time
We
I was
did,
here.
we did.
So
we did.
but I still don't know if that's the main plot of every game.
No,
You know?
I don't know. I think Sebastian, just like in the first game, he wasn't the main plot, but he was a subplot. And I think to have an overarching story like we did with something so close to home with Sebastian, I think was a good mix and balance between an awesome side quest that was sometimes better than the main quest, but also having the overarching main quest. So I think if you continue that recipe, whether it's with Sebastian or somebody else, I wouldn't be surprised if they used him because of his popularity, but I wouldn't be mad if they did it either.
A lot of people are pro Sebastian in the comments right now.
Yeah.
And I have to say, if I watch you
Yeah. I
AK somebody,
Yeah.
we are not that close of friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have your back. I don't. I'm not the one.
Spoiler alert
Don't
for
be
those.
if that's the kind of friend you need. I'm sorry.
Spoiler alert, but bro, yeah, that was crossing the line, bro. That was crossing the line.
We are not that close. We literally just met each other.
Yeah.
And I've had like 4 conversations with you, and a lot of them made me uncomfortable.
I didn't even finish the school year yet, and I'm watching you just progress madly and fast, and then you
I'm
AK.
not trying to get expelled.
Yeah.
I just got here.
He was showing me around the school. I had nothing to do with the killings that happened on January, whatever.
We're not
during
talking
the winter.
about any poachers right now. We're only specifically talking about him.
Yeah.
Samantha said, Sue, self-defense?
Yeah.
Kinda. I feel like there's a lot of other spells you could do.
Yeah, that's not nope.
Yeah.
No,
Becky
no.
said, what if our character turns bad? That's a cool one.
I think that's so story-wise, getting back to the story, I think that so if they focus on the decision we made at the end of the game, keep ancient magic a secret or reveal it to the wizarding world, and then the Ministry of Magic's reaction to that, you can have whatever their reaction is, you can still have, okay, we'll go along with that reaction or we'll go against it. Thus, going against it means we're a villain type scenario, or going with it means we're a hero type scenario or whatever. And so whatever decision they make, you can still have that duality because everybody wants consequences. Everybody wants a morality feature in this game. Everybody wants that. So I think it's easy enough and they set it up where they can do it. And so it's just how. Still think Poppy is hiding, but bro, get out of here, AJ. AJ, get out of here. Poppy ain't hiding nothing.
Okay,
Maybe her parents.
So we're talking about Azkaban, we're talking about Ministry of Magic, we're talking about Ominous and Seb and storylines that they can carry on. What's the new thing?
That's what I was going. The new thing is the Ministry in regards to the story. The new thing is the Ministry. Maybe we'll run into a student who's interning at the Ministry as a 7th year or something. And we meet a Ravenclaw who actually has a purpose in the game as a companion, who's interning over there and helping out stuff and looking to work within the Ministry once they graduate Hogwarts. And so I think we get introduced to another student who's going to be pivotal to the plot, like a Sebastian. But also, we need another Fig.
Yeah.
And I think it would be cool if it was somebody within the Department of Mysteries. I think it would be cool if it was somebody within the Department of Mysteries who's interested, like Fig's wife, Miriam, in ancient magic. And now you have a friendship with a person who has to maybe make a decision on what to do with this information about us. And now the friendship's online. Also, this person's job is on the line, and listening to what the Ministry wants them to do with this information, I think would add some tension, much needed tension, with the interpersonal relationships within the game moving forward.
Yes. Just the name said Dada teacher. She was an unspeakable. That could be our new mentor. That could be our new
I wouldn't be
connection.
mad at Hecate either. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. Yeah. Two figs. How figs revenge? Oh my gosh, Rita.
AJ said, I think Sebastian is going to be scheduled for Dementor's kiss, and we have to use ancient magic augmented Patronus to save him. Yeah.
So we got to sneak into into Azkaban to save him. Is what they're saying. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. Sebastian's not worth the hassle. I'm sorry. He's not worth the hassle. Sebastian made his bed. He was consumed by helping his twin. And his heart was in the right place. But boy, you got to have that brain to match as well.
A lot of people are saying he's misunderstood. He never got the help he needed. That is so true.
That is
you know
true.
what, though?
His uncle did not help.
A whole lot of people are misunderstood and manage not to AK anybody. So I just I'm not saying he needs to stay in Azkaban for life. I'm not saying Dementor's kiss. I am saying natural consequences for your actions.
Yeah.
Like, get him help and also get him consequences. That's how I real life feel. And obviously, I need to real life feel this for a fictional character.
Because who's going to take care of Anne now? Like, if they had to rely on the uncle, oh my gosh, who's left?
Yeah.
Who's left? You know what I'm saying?
Like, yes, misunderstood, needed help, didn't get it, needed support, didn't get it, needed a good, thorough, reasoned explanation of everything that was happening, didn't get it.
Yeah.
All things are true.
What did Stephanie say?
Stephanie, you'll die. I'm not serious.
Stephanie! That's that Gryffindor right there.
If that's an optional quest, she's not doing it.
Oh my god.
Samantha, I agree with you. Kids can't always handle their emotions. But again, many kids don't AK anybody. So, but empathy is important. So we can always understand.
Yeah. This is fiction also.
Yep, and it also is fiction. So
my reaction would be completely, maybe different if it was in the real world.
Yep. There's a lot of different places they can go.
Yeah.
With this storyline, so a lot of the characters are still around and available in some way.
Exactly.
For more story to happen with them.
Exactly.
So that is really cool.
Dylan said, by the way, I did turn them in.
Obviously, there's a lot of interest in Sebastian.
Yeah, I told you. That's what I'm saying. They're going to continue his storyline. And the thing is, everybody has feelings one way or the other. Everybody has opinions about Sebastian.
Yeah.
Sebastian was a lightning rod of opinions. Yeah. And I think they're going to bring that in. He was the first merch option, for goodness sake, for Hogwarts Legacy. Sebastian's still a minor. Would they even send him Azkaban, even if they chose to send him? I don't know where they would send him. Quint. Who was that?
I don't know what the rules are.
Quinsley.
AJ brought up werewolves, anime guy. Like, it would be cool to choose. Can we be an animagus? And if so, what form do we take? That would be pretty awesome.
So we touched on new locations. And we even talked about new NPCs. My big thing was a new fig. Spells. What new spells? Yes, I want to have similar spells return, and maybe the ante is upped. Maybe they're more powerful. But what new spell does everybody want to see? I want to hear your spells. Gracious,
people are heated about Sebastian.
You have to bring him in. You have to bring him back because of that. Yeah. Because of that conversation.
Who doesn't have an opinion about Sebastian?
Yeah.
Is anyone kind of meh about it? Like, I don't really care.
I don't.
You don't care?
No.
Like, no opinion either way about what he did. About what happened at the end of the game with Sebastian. I feel like everybody has an opinion.
Yeah.
So he's compelling.
Yep.
It was very shocking what happened.
Yep.
So
One of the best quests in the game, if not the best one.
Ooh, Aguamenti, Patronus, but changed to Mentor design. Patronus, Corporeal Patronus. Need all of the NPCs back.
Yeah, how do we not have Aguamenti? How do we not? I was surprised that wasn't in there.
It is. Why do we have Glacius but not?
Yeah, but not Aguamenti, yeah.
Pure Totem Locomotor.
Who said that, Magica?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Crucio Maxima.
Oh my gosh.
We went there.
Patronus is a big one. That means we had to run into a lot of Dementors though. My list was Aguamenti and what was the other one I had? I can't remember the other spell. You know what? Let's look at the spells. Let's look up spells. Let's look up.
Noah, thank you. It said sub-stud earrings, AKs, the design.
Alright, 77 Harry Potter spells that everybody must know. Blah, 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 blah. That's
Larry said Lumos.
Oh my gosh.
Mechanic Chaos said Sonorous. Dylan said Fiendfire.
Ooh, Fiendfire would be fun.
Becky wants the Fire Tornado Dumbledore used for the Inferi. Yeah.
Yes.
Majika wants Abracadabra. That's a great point. We don't have that one.
We don't. So we got Aguamenti, Accio, Alomo, Homora already in there. Aguamenti's not already in there.
And Apneo. Why don't we have that?
Oh, Apparate.
Yeah.
Apparate. That's a must. If we're going to different locations, and I keep saying this, my girl Natsai even talked about you being able to apparate at year 6 or something.
I would be interested in how is that different though, because we can already get anywhere anytime. Like fast travel is pretty easy. So what would the need be for apparating?
Maybe we would need it to get to outside of Scotland.
Part of stealth, maybe, if you're sneaking around a place. So you apparate within the confines of a camp. And you apparate to another part of it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe instead of the flu powder, there's apparate points for Porky. Maybe they keep the flu powder and we just are also able to apparate to that spot. I don't know. That won't work. Mm-mm. I think apparation, you can keep the flu powder for
See you, Dylan.
Scotland. See you, Dylan. Maybe you can keep the Accio for Scotland and maybe have to apparate or take a port key to London. But flu powder works everywhere though. But they might not have flu powder that extends outside of, I don't know. They gotta put in. We got Bombarder, Bat Bogey Hex. I forgot about Bat Bogey Hex. That was in Wizards Unite. Capricious Extremis.
Ginny.
Cafundo. We got Crucio. Ew. Conjunctivitis Curse.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah. Defendo, Disillusionment Charm, both are there. Disapparate. And Gorgio. And Gorgio would be fun.
That would be cool.
And that would be fun. If we, imagine.
Just make yourself huge.
No. Huge Chinese chopping cabbages. Throw 3 of them joints up there and then in Gorgio. Bro. New meta. Same with the Venomous Tentaculars and stuff. Okay, Engorgio has to come in the next one. Engorgio. Oh my gosh. Maybe awesome. Mandrakes, the screen would be more deadly. Just make them bigger. Yes. So Engorgio, Spectral Patronus, Episky. Ooh, that would be cool instead of certain potions.
Yeah.
You do it on yourself or other people if they do co-op, if they add co-op.
That would be cool. If you're doing a companion quest and your companion is getting injured, you can't throw a healing potion at them.
Exactly.
That
you gotta use a spell.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Evanesco. As a combat spell.
Oh my gosh. Somebody throws like a barrel or something at you, poof, gone. Gone.
Ooh, Engorgio and Diminuendo, aka Ant-Man.
Yes.
Silencio, so I can mute everyone and listen to nature. I need that now.
Oh, well, they did that to, what's his name? Ignacio Wildsmith or whatever. That update.
Yoko said the poachers are going to file lawsuits against us. Class action lawsuit.
There's
So many of them there.
There's Fiend Fire right there. Fidelius Charm, a complex charm that conceals a secret. Bro.
Infinite and Cantata would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
Jiminio.
Oh my gosh. How is that not even... Yo, duplicate tiny stomping cabbages after you engorge.
Hey, James.
Yo, I'm all about the plants. You already know that. Give me cabbages
I
in the
know
chat.
it's for objects, but I just want to use Jiminio as like Kagebunshin.
Oh, yourself?
Yeah.
Multiples of yous? Oh my god.
I know it wouldn't work and it would end in disaster, but I just think it would be cool. Shadow clone myself
Oh my
via
gosh.
Jiminio somehow.
Yo, yeah, AJ, you can engorge the spiders and have them like be in the way of like going against poachers or something. Yeah, that would be cool. Like, can you imagine being in London and like engorgio like a car or something? Like that would be crazy.
People are using the Avada cabbage.
Hey, yes, the cabbage is the most powerful weapon in all of Hogwarts Legacy. So yeah, we got a lot of options. Engorgio and Jimino, yo, I like that one.
I just want more like super aggressive spells.
So curses.
I didn't say curse. I
That's
said aggressive.
that is as aggressive as it gets. You said super aggressive.
I did not say unforgivable curses.
No, I didn't say unforgivable curses either. I said curses. Because you have curses like Bombarda, which is a curse. Confringo is also a curse. So, those are cursed spells. I'm not saying unforgivable curses.
I am just saying I want very powerful aggressive spells.
Okay. So curses.
Of whatever type they may be.
So curses. Okay. Nox would be great for stealth if you're in the area. But it only works on Lumos. Doesn't Nox only work on Lumos? Reverses the Lumos charm and tunes one's like, yeah.
Just the name said, what about new enemies? Maybe two shoehorned, but I want a basilisk, a werewolf, and a whomping willow.
Well, you can't do a basilisk because they're made, right? They're created.
It's when a chicken egg gets hatched under a toad. So
That's right.
It's not just like a one and done thing.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm saying it's like they're rare to get.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, how often does that happen?
I've never seen one.
Now I want to try it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think they mentioned werewolves in outside of Hogsmeade. So like that makes sense. Werewolves, vampires. I don't see them giving us the Animagus thing, even though all of us want it. I don't see them giving that to us for whatever reason. I didn't go to Big Ben to make bigger Ben, says AJ.
I want like magical items.
What magical items could they have?
Like that, like the Hand of Glory. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why I came up with like a dark magical item.
We know why. But go ahead.
I just want I want to win.
Yeah.
I want to win.
Right.
I never used the unforgivable curses, but I learned 2 of them.
You had them just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to just have some items that are not like throw away like a cabbage, but it's like I can use this.
Right.
And it maybe not even like a consumable. Like it's just I have it and it works every time I use it.
Yeah.
Like the Deluminator. Obviously
Right.
that's not a real option, but it would be cool to have a magical something that would help me maybe not even necessarily during combat, but during a quest.
Ren says things to distract enemies with. Amulets and rings more likely, says White Star. A spell to combine chopping cabbages onto a giant spider, then throw it into the arena or run away, says Magica. Yes, please. Samantha
Time Turner.
said...
The black smoke thing.
Black smoke.
From Ren.
What, the memorable?
From like Fantastic Beasts? Or no, or the like
that was
when they're like flying.
Wasn't that what was that called? That was like it's a specific term.
Peruvian darkness powder. Instant darkness. Peruvian instant darkness. That's that darkness powder.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good one. I could see an anime against allied maybe Poppy. Beans. I like that idea a lot. I like that idea a lot. Would she be a unicorn like her great whatever uncle whatever? Peruvian darkness powder, is the exact term. Yeah. Oh, we're 10 likes away from POS. Let's go. Canary Cream says Meg. What's up, Meg? I didn't know you were in here. Ooh. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I can't think of any other like creatures. Cause then you start like, well, you're the one who studied all the creatures during our Wizards Unite days.
Like 5 years ago.
You're the one who.
I was just thinking about like Lethifolds and stuff, but the problem is that they don't all live in the UK.
Yeah.
So a lot of the ones that we've seen, and there's some really weird ones, like the flea-sized ones that are like, I don't know. There's a lot of different magical creatures, but they're not all interesting.
Right, yeah.
In like an exciting type of way.
Yeah, agreed. No, and that's the thing. Newt had to go all around the world to get information on these creatures.
The hide behinds are creepy.
Yo, I forgot about the hide behinds.
I mean, they pulled the Doug Bog out.
Yeah.
Whoever was talking about those,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of options.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Doug Bog, yeah. So yeah, they could go in, Deary Claws. They could go in and kind of just pull from whatever. We had the demiguise statues. Bro. Jabberknolls, they were there in the game. Gnomes. We didn't see any gnomes, even though we saw some artwork for it. Concept art. Mooncaps was there. Ashwinder.
Chizperfulls. That's what I was thinking about. They're like tiny, tiny little crabs.
We saw Griffin and Chimera statues, but not the creatures themselves. Graphorn, Neasel, Swoopers, we saw those. Bro, there's so many creatures. Yeah, we need more creatures. We need more beasts. Agreed. Lastly, before we get out of here, what new feature would you like to see? Cornish Pixies, yes. Wizards Unite.
What feature?
Yeah.
Demetrio said, I would like to see a darker and more evil main enemy. Feel like Rookwood and Ranrock were a little too PG-13. They were very like...
They were. Villain of the week.
Twirling their mustaches. Mm-hmm. Wearing a cape and like a hat.
Agreed.
So, yeah.
Agreed.
They were a little simple and straightforward, so it would be cool to get some complexity.
Yeah. And I think if they go the route with Sebastian or even like somebody within the ministry, then their reasoning would be more diabolical, but also understandable, especially working in the government, because then you can get into politics and stuff with other wizarding governments and power and that being a fear, especially with magic and stuff. I think you can get real deep into it.
Yoko said more in-depth classes, actual assignments instead of go out and do this random thing.
Yeah.
Majika said combining spells for puzzles and combat. I would love to be able to combine spells.
Yeah.
That would be
awesome.
would
Would be dope. I want more stuff to do in Hogwarts. Sitting, yes, agreed, Ren. Underwater exploration, that's just a whole nother map, Beans. That's a whole nother map. Photo mode, consequences, companions are my top 3, says Becky. I think we're gonna get one of those. I think we're gonna get photo mode this summer.
I think more secret passageways was mentioned earlier.
Yes.
School clubs.
Yes.
I was surprised they didn't have like Gobstones Club.
They wanted
Since
to.
they had a Gobstones with.
Yeah. They wanted to.
They can't have everything.
Yeah. But morality is the big one for me.
Yeah.
Morality.
Consequences.
Yeah. A morality system tracking our decisions.
I think that's kind of what we expected.
Yeah, we did.
And it didn't really, like, they had kind of like snide seeming options, but then when you picked the mean one, it wasn't really that mean.
Mm-hmm.
So they were all pretty
PG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty polite. You couldn't be like a bully.
No. Which I get. You don't want to promote that.
Yeah.
But at the same time.
But if you are a bully and then the game goes south for you very fast.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be like, I don't know. I'm sure it's really hard to do stuff like that.
I mean, seeing the relationship status in like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth right now, which we're playing, and seeing like the consequences like play through when it comes to your reaction to your companions, man, that would have been clutch in this game.
Moon Lily wants more magical creatures to discover. Black Lake, more mermaids.
Fire crabs, yes.
AJ said kappas, yep.
Yes.
Justin names said time-specific secrets in the castle. Yes.
Bro.
That would be cool.
That's replay value right there.
Oh, yep. Ren said developing ancient magic abilities so it's not random. That would be cool.
Because whatever happens, lightning comes out from based off of location or the type of foe you're going against. So yeah, if we can control what happens, don't just start spamming lightning. Yeah, that would be dope.
Demetrio said better and more interactive classes and add a curfew. Yeah. So we could get caught at night.
Everybody wants a Sims aspect with the like attending class feature.
Triwizard Tournament.
It can't. It doesn't happen for another couple of years. It would be dope though. James with Sebastian, a king, the uncle. Do you think his soul got ripped?
You might see Horcruxes.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. You have to know how to make it though. It doesn't automatically happen. Right. No.
Yeah, a Horcrux doesn't automatically happen.
Yeah.
Damage to your soul
automatically happens. Yeah.
Hi, DZ.
Sebastian was studying stuff though.
He was looking for stuff to help his sister.
That's true.
But you can run across some unexpected things when you're studying.
I mean, he knew where Salazar's crypt was.
AJ, yeah, a system where companions and other students gain or lose rapport with us would be awesome.
Yeah.
Moon Lily said if it's two Sims, like it could get boring.
Exactly.
Someone else brought up Bully, the game, as a game that did it well. So more kind of realistic aspects, but not boring.
That game was brought up all the time leading into the game's release because everybody was like, "Yo, just do what Bully did in regards to the class aspect." That's interesting about the AK. I didn't even think about the splitting of the soul for Sebastian. What would be his Horcrux if he did it? Who was around? His sister, right?
Yeah. Maybe like a skull from the catacomb.
Yeah. No, wait. Didn't he do it? He did do it in the catacomb. I'm thinking about outside.
But you have to. It would be on purpose.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Hey, yo. That would be crazy if he turned his sister into a Horcrux.
Danelle said House Cup. Yeah. We
Yeah.
have we have the like
It's there.
hourglasses.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That would be how you track consequences for your behavior. More or less rapport is you gain or lose house points.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't tell me they're not tracking us anyway.
And Sallow as the villain in the next one.
That's what I'm saying. Anne would be pissed. But she would be acting like Harry was acting meaner when Voldemort started having a presence more and more in him. I like the Horcrux idea. I know it's not a thing, and there's no evidence to suggest that Sebastian knows how to do it.
But those are all things that Sebastian could be doing.
You're right.
Like, what is our thing that is, regardless of how we feel about it, going to affect us? You know, like if something is going on with Sebastian, I can be like, I care about Sebastian. I choose to do something.
Yeah, that's a side quest.
But what is like fully possible for there to be Sebastian stuff happening? It would not be surprising. But what is the us thing that is unavoidable?
Oh.
And I can feel any kind of way about it, but it's happening regardless, and so I just choose what to do about it.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
the ministry. It's the ministry's decision on. It's the ministry's reaction to our decision. That is the overarching thing, and we have no control over it because they're part of the ministry. The school answers to the ministry. Heck, you could even put the school in jeopardy because if we don't follow through with what the ministry wants us to do.
The professors knew.
Yeah.
They knew you had the ancient magic, and they didn't report you to the ministry. They hid you.
Yeah.
Their accreditation could be on the line.
But like, yeah, it's the ministry. That is the field guide is from the ministry. Fig was at the ministry.
Oh yeah, the field guide was from the ministry.
The ministry did that. They put a charm up there.
Wait, so they did know that we had ancient magic?
Did they?
I can't remember.
They just knew we were a 50th student. I don't know what Fig reported. I don't know what George reported. Well, George didn't know until he met us, and then R.I.P. George.
Ren said, "Are we getting an Umbridge next year?" I kind of hope so because
Umbridge. I hope so.
I feel more strongly about Umbridge than I do about Voldemort.
Yeah,
and I know that's bad.
Yeah,
but
no, everybody does.
Everybody
does.
She's the bureaucracy man.
Yeah,
like
she is what the government is. She is the parts that we hate about the government.
She is the most real.
Yes.
We all know an Umbridge.
Yeah.
We all know at least one.
Yeah. Like you have to have somebody. Now I was thinking, what's his name? Black could be that person, Professor Black. But then I was like, the way they portrayed him, I was like, no, you got to come in with somebody because everybody hated Professor Black. So I thought the hate was more so he was just mean, but no, he was just horrible. So the ministry, somebody within the ministry is going to be the big bad for this game and the following game. That's what I think. That's really what I think. And we have to tap into the history of Hogwarts, I think, or the legacy of Hogwarts and ancient magic and stuff, in order to get answers for how to control ancient magic, but also what to do. Because maybe somewhere in the past, the founders or Merlin or the keepers came into something like this when it came to not only the ministry, but higher ups having opinions about our ancient magic and how we should use it. Because I think it's just the overarching story moving forward is going to be what we do with ancient magic. That's it. If you had to summarize in one sentence, Hogwarts Legacy moving forward, what does the Wizarding World do with the existence of ancient magic now?
What does the Ministry of Magic do with their really terrible PR that they just let the goblins kind of run amok throughout the Highlands?
Well,
they did nothing. I never saw one Auror out there. We were all over those
except
fields.
what's her name?
Except
who was
what's her
horrible,
name who
was
did
horrible,
nothing.
especially during
I could
the
tell by her
haunted
outfit
Hogsmeade
she was
shop.
going to be useless.
But the thing is, that's what's so cool about Hogwarts Legacy being an isolated little incident. Because it's just like Harry, everybody's like, wait, Voldemort's returned, whatever. Like a student's saying this. Like people at Hogwarts are saying this. It's all PR and stuff from Dumbledore to take over the Ministry or something like that. Like everybody was trying to pin on Dumbledore in what, Order of the Phoenix? What's the fifth one? Fifth one? Yeah. Because Dumbledore was keeping his distance from Harry and everything. Yeah. Order of the Phoenix. So, because that's when Umbridge came into play. Order of the Phoenix as well. So, that was my pitch. I was like, yo, just make the second game Order of the Phoenix style, in a way. Where the Ministry has opinions about ancient magic, just like they had opinions about the return of Voldemort. And everything drives it.
I wonder if using ancient magic has any effects on you as a person.
Interesting.
So it would be interesting to see. I mean, they could do something with. I'm thinking about other things that happen in Order of Phoenix, but it could be like someone is messing with your mind.
Yeah.
Or like you feel like there's something like you're falling apart. Like something isn't right with you. And people start noticing and you start affecting it. Like, I don't know.
It's the whispers. The whispers. You start hearing stuff more and more from the ancients. As you get closer and more connected to ancient magic, those whispers start to become louder and louder and kind of fool with your vision of reality.
Do you think they already have a storyline?
Yeah.
Do you think do you think they sketched out like loosely progression from game to game? And now they just have to build out like.
Andy asked Moira Squire straight up, and she said they have stuff where they can continue the story. That's how she left it. So she had, because
they told us that was Star Wars too.
Yeah. Well, I trust them more than I do anybody at Lucasfilm right now.
Yeah.
So, and then we found out years later they didn't have a plan.
Ren said I need to make a horror game. Yeah, I already pitched it. It's Newton Friends. I'm just like, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's possible. They definitely have a story. I'm trying to throw out these Hogwarts Legacy 2 pitches in live streams so they can get inspiration and hopefully, please, Avalanche Software, use some of my ideas. Please.
Yeah, people are.
Please use some of my ideas, Avalanche Software.
Merlin.
Please. I've done good about Merlin, by the way. I've done good.
Why are you talking about Merlin?
I said I've done good about Merlin. That's it. I wasn't saying anything else. Oh my gosh.
There's so much they can do.
Night Hunter, what is good, homie?
There's so many things that could happen. So.
James, we
were doing the ministry's job, taking care of the dark wizards and goblins. Those works are so lazy.
Exactly.
We were putting in all of the work. Officer Singer was not.
Singer, that's her name. Officer Singer.
How do you go off and chase one troll and not realize there's two?
She was the worst. Speaking of the worst, that doesn't matter because that does not apply to you guys because you guys are the best. Bars. You see that transition?
Wow.
See that transition?
That was amazing.
No, it's 6:40. I was gonna open the box. This always happens. We start talking and I have so many boxes to open. Oh my gosh. Anyway, how many likes do we have?
I don't know. Janelle asked Sue, when are you gonna write the adaptation of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child?
Bro.
Bro. Not today.
Not today.
We have 99 likes.
Oh, we got 99 problems, but likes ain't one.
Samantha.
You know what? We got 100. I'll say we got 100. Did I hit like on my other account? Let me see if I can do it.
Jenny said we need to start with the boxes next time.
Yeah, we got to start with the boxes. Oh, we got 101.
There it is.
There it is. We got 100 likes. Let's go.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right, time for pirouettes. Let's go. Let me get the hundos in the chat. Got 100 likes.
James.
Hmm?
That was beautiful.
I know, right? It came from here. You don't. It doesn't come from here. It comes from the gut.
I had no idea.
100.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, killing it. That's what happens when we get it.
It's one of the greatest magics of them all.
All right, now you're just milking it.
What?
now you're just going overboard.
I tied it back in. That's called a callback.
Oh my gosh. AJ Draw celebrating 11 months of Persona Squad. See, does James ever scream Merlin? I don't know. Has that happened before?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. It's never happened. So.
You guys.
I guess never say never, though. So, well, I don't know. All right. We're still pirouette. You get the dancing emotes in the chat. Thank you guys. The likes actually helps the video, and it's a cool, like, little interactive thing that you guys are in control of, and we react to it. So it's cool. It's cool. Everybody thinks I do, though. Everybody thinks I do. I think about them all the time when I'm thinking about the game, but outside of that, no, not really.
Think about them all the time.
When I'm thinking about the game, yeah, I'm not saying it. All right, so
We got him there.
no, you didn't. No, you
Nailed
didn't.
it.
No, you didn't. No.
What are we talking about right now, James?
We are asking a question if I yell it while I'm sleeping. That wasn't a Merlin thing. I feel like
it counts.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like it counts.
You'll know when it's Merlin time or Power Rangers time, Morphin time.
Never not Merlin time.
It is. When you're like sleeping or eating and stuff, it's not Merlin time. All right, let's get these pirouettes out the way. Thank you guys. Seriously. Thank you for the likes and stuff. It helps. And it's fun to do. It's a nice little challenge and stuff we get to do.
Mario just used story mode to win the fly thing.
Hey!
Good job.
Let's get a
Isn't
round
that
of
the
applause.
best feeling when it's finally done?
Hand claps in the chat. Hand claps in the chat. I didn't know. I thought that was like a normal thing.
I didn't know. James had to tell me. So I'm just passing it on to you.
Lumos. That's what we do. Passing that Lumos on to you. That's what we do. Bars. Always Merlin drinking time. All right. Can you get the lights? And I'll push the...
I don't know. Can I?
I know. Can you? I was
Did you
asking
ever
a
have
question.
teachers say that when you didn't say may?
No. I had it from like friends. Like, yo, can you get me that? He's like, I don't know. Can I? Like, it was mostly stuff like that. Never with teachers.
Would do that because you said, "Can you do this instead of
And
saying
may.
may, or can I do this instead of or may?" I don't know.
I never had that.
The lesson didn't land either way.
You probably had better teachers than I did. Shout out to Virginia public school system. Let's go. You gonna do it from right there? Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. That's right. Last time I was by the TV last time. Right. No. Yeah, you can get it fine.
It's the carpet.
It's easy as it's on the carpet. Oh, you got your slippers on. Okay. You're good. Okay.
It's backwards.
Oh, wait, is it this way? Wait, this is more middle. Okay. Okay, you ready? On the count of 3. What?
Why are you copying me? Get out of here.
1. I won't copy you. 1,
Good.
2, 3. pirouette.
That's his. My wife just bullied me. Pirouette.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Good.
See it to know. Oh, Moon Lily Slytherin came out.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm about to go,
What happened?
About to go see it.
What happened?
Oh, Noah, thank you.
Oh, Noah, thank you.
Noah said his girlfriend is getting a surprise ready for us. Still trying to figure out West Virginia. Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice.
Oh yeah, I got senior shipping info. That's so nice. Thank you guys.
Sam told me to tell you. I think some people liked my, I don't know, can I?
Oh.
Oh, okay. So Moon Lily's song name was Fighting with Officer Singing. Called for.
Lily. Oh, Moon Lily.
Bashful.
Yes, bashful, yes. Eeyore levels, maybe even.
Ren's #1 new feature one I did in Hogwarts Legacy is Pirouette.
Pirouette. Oh my gosh.
Seems fair.
I'm still trying to get like all of us as like random NPCs in the game. Like all me, Retro, Ben, Sue, Lynette, Miranda, Andy. We can all be NPCs in the game.
I don't know if anybody's ready for that. You know what
I mean, either way, it needs to happen.
Kind of a lot.
Yoko, thanks for popping in. That still needs to happen. We need to sign a petition.
Oblong said another day, another sleigh. Thanks.
Bars.
Thanks for noticing.
Bars. Speaking of slang, you guys slayed this stream. Thanks for the conversations. And the back and forth and just the overall vibes you guys held in chat, man. Always slaying. Can the game handle all this?
Ren said we don't have enough power to face Sue yet.
It's an NPC.
I didn't say it.
Wait, what would your NPC be?
What would my NPC be?
Yeah. Would you be at the ministry or would you be out in the Scottish Highlands?
I would be a rogue. I wouldn't be from any of those places. I would just show up in the night. Suddenly I'm there. No one really knows, but they all are kind of scared to ask me.
You show up at the night, just start sassing people out of nowhere.
I show up in the night and I'm a teacher.
Is that what you're wearing?
And I refuse to explain where I came from and why I replaced the other teacher.
Yes.
That would be me.
Yes. Dakota, thanks, but glad you enjoyed the stream. I mean, obviously, my person would be like what's her name, who was obsessed with Merlin, who was doing the studying. So I would be a researcher looking up Merlin. I would either be that or the cabbage guy from Avatar, just implemented in in Hogwarts Legacy. Those are my two options.
Yep.
Obviously a Hufflepuff, but I would be the cabbage guy from Avatar in Hogwarts Legacy, or I would be an assistant Hufflepuff helping solve the Merlin trials. That would be my NPC. I think that would work. Avalanche Software.
My cabbages.
I just want one line. I don't even need a speaking line. I can just be there. They can say, hey, here's my assistant who's helping me, and I'm a Hufflepuff with glasses and a fade, and I'm just waving like, hi, and that's it. That's my line. I don't need to say anything else. That's it.
Hi.
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 No. Hi.
The nasally kind.
Hi. Hi.
You would need that. You would need.
Did I do that?
Help with some kind of conflict with another student.
Yeah. I would be like, hey.
Whereas I would be generating the conflict with another student.
Lumos. What is there? Positivity. Come on, everybody. That's my angle.
Okay, buddy. That's good.
All right, man. We can keep talking for hours, but we're going to let you guys get out of here. Thanks for hanging out with us for 2+ hours every Wednesday. Got some cool videos coming up, and we'll be back live playing Final Fantasy. Everybody who's joined are enjoying the storyline and just the journey. I had to take down a basilisk that beat me like 2 or 3 times in a row. Finally got him. But it's a fun game, so if you guys want to join in, we'll probably stream Friday afternoon after the kids get out of school. So yeah, come through, come say hi. But got a video on the topic we talked about earlier coming through either tomorrow or Friday. And outside of that, man, you guys keep being yourselves, keep showing some love, because you never know who needs it. You never know who needs it.
We need to work on our Hallmark movie, Ren reminded.
No, I'm setting. I have a Patronus Squad video coming where we have to schedule our meeting on a Saturday or Thursday where we come together and start working on a Hallmark Wizarding World movie that I will be directing and Sue will be starring in. So,
am I gonna play every character?
I'm going to be starring in it too.
Oh.
And Sue's going to help with the writing. So,
Fine.
and it's going to be a catch up, just kind of like talk, hangout section as well in Discord. So, if you got a membership within the past couple of days and stuff, make sure you pay attention to the community tab. We got members only exclusive, new merch dropping, and updates coming for you guys. So, and it's always the way you guys say thank you for the continued support. So, yeah, be on the lookout. Updates coming. But anyway, you guys get out of here. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Until what's so funny? Why are you laughing?
You usually say, all right, we gotta get out of here, but you said, all right, you guys get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Shoot.
We'll see you in the next one. Until next time.
Ryan Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.